Good morning. You join me in France on my own. Lindsay is here. We're here in France to try and catch some carp, but she's not with my swim. I am in Lac Luna, people. Lac Luna. Swim 9. I came. There's seven of us here. I came second to last in the draw. So I've opted for swim 9. Mick is there in swim 1. Lindsay is just underneath the towers there in 2, and Travis is underneath the 3rd tower there in 3. You've got Simon is in here in 5. Ryan is to my left, but you can't see a tree, in 8. And Stephen is, well, I don't know if you can see him, he's bobbing about out there at the minute. He is in swim 11, but he also gets the benefit of 10. It's been fishing hard, so I'll make my excuses now. We are struggling against high pressure, but it's the first day. I didn't film that train journey thing that people do film when they go on holidays. I'm the world's best at it, right? If you watch the videos, you'll know that I love a Eurostar, or sorry, a Le Shuttle video. But we got it yesterday. We got set up, and then we settled down for the night, to which I heard lots of beeps, lots of rats, typical carp fishing, but no action. I'll try and bring you different stuff. Unfortunately, this is going to be a lot about me, but I will show you rigs, etc. I'm not sure how much filming I can do, because I can't really leave the rods, which makes it a little bit difficult to film others. But hopefully I will get you some fish. Now I'm off to try and sort some spots, have a little poke about, see what's out there, getting ready for tonight's hopefully more serious fishing, because as you all know, the ones that travel to France, the first day is often fraught. It's quite busy, you run out of time. By the time you get into the lake at 1, and then you've been walked round, and then you do your setup, you drop other people's gear off, you are where we are. You are where you are, sorry. Now it's time to hopefully get more confidence in the spots. Just on a lap round the lake, thing to say hello to everyone. I'll show you the swims on another day, but just walking back to mine now. Get ready for the afternoon, make sure my baits are right, my rigs are right. Then we go and have some dinner, because we've got the food package, and then I'll be back to my little cave a bit later on to get the baits out. I did go out to the spots earlier, and I was out there a long time, so I just baited about an hour or so ago. Now it's now 12:30. I baited around an hour or so ago, and I've just left it. So I found my spots, baited, and now I'll be leaving it now until tonight. When I go out, it'll be around 5 o'clock, I suspect, just before dark. Give me just enough time to get the rods out into position. So I think I'm going to put 2 out on my far mark, which is 22.5 wraps, to between the towers. There's between the towers, and I've got one at about 15-16 wraps, just to the left. But I did also put a little mark, which I won't fish just yet. It's not the tree. Just over there. It's about there. Which I've just put some bait around. but I won't touch that till Tuesday. Today is Sunday. Good evening, out of breath Wayne. That's a drama, that, putting your rods out with a boat. I used some marker sticks. One of them are marker sticks I think has been run over by someone else, or it's come out of the water. It's frustrating when you spend a lot of time, but hey, my problem. So I've got 2 rods out in my original spot, which is last night, because I didn't want to risk with the boat. I didn't want to risk crossing over the lines and ruining the engine, which is why it's great to have a marker rod, because then you know where you're heading towards. And then I've got another one, I think I said earlier, it's just here, probably 20-30 meters in that direction. Beautiful still evening. It's going to get cold tonight, so I'm not sure what that's going to get, what that's going to do for the fishing. There's my little boat. So you hire those when you get here. The engine is mine and Lindsay's. Lindsay's got a boat and hired a engine as well. Dying there. Camp. So because I'm pissed off, I'm going to say good night. And I will speak to you, obviously, if we're going to fish. Might make me happy, but the effort putting that cane out was immense, and now it's gone. Mum. So I need to just sit, chill, relax. Hopefully I'll come back to you this evening with said fish. If I don't, then I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. Even though I look at me, even though I look knackered, I'm actually not. I slept very, very well. That's probably why I look so bad. What a difference a day, mate. Look behind me. You can't see the twin towers of Luna. There's more than twin towers. Look. The reason I call it twin towers is because my line is between the two. So the rods are exactly as I left them. So with the exception of this rod, which had me sitting upright after a continuous alarm, you can see the bait's been moved. That was on a complex tee with a pink pop-up cut into the top of it. So here we go, out on the boat, trying to find some spots. I'm not sure how this is going to film, because I'm going to be diving about like a loon on this boat. I'm holding a weight here, look, which I've got wrapped to my rod, which my brother's holding, which is at 18 wraps, which I'm suspecting that little mark in front of me, maybe you can see it, maybe you can't. Speedboat, isn't it, this? I'm driving the ferry. So the science, I think we're there, or there or thereabouts. I'm getting closer to my perfect spot. You won't see it, but the H block is out. I've got a little bit of adjustment to do, get some bait on, try and get a pole on it, and then I'm there. But I think I can pretty much get to where I need to be, where the H block is, if that makes sense. It's at 23 wraps. It feels like it's about 22 and a half. It's a splot. So we're just walking around to peg 6. Simon has a fish. So he's been doing a little bit stalking in 6 because there's no one in the bay. So fair play. Let's see what he's got. Yeah.
Do you want me to? That's good. Yep. Yeah, I'm just like a cool one.
So this is fish swim, and Simon had it out just on the far margin there underneath the tree. Been pre-baiting for a couple of days. Bailiff's round to do the weighing, photos, because that's what you do here at Luna. See what we got. So that was £40.12. Sling have been taken into consideration. All good. Let's get some photos. Look, there's Lindsay.
Is that a smile? Sorry.
Yes. Almost. I'm not being coffee.
You need to look moody.
Okay.
Well done. Straight away, look at that. Beautiful, well done.
Last one, Simon.
Hey.
There's a happy Simon. So there I am, the head. End of day 2. It's now Monday night. You saw Simon get a great fish, 40 odd pound, 30-year-old original out of Lac Luna. He sneaked round to swim 6 where no one really wants to fish. He's been baiting it for 2 days, bang. Effort equals reward, hence the reason I'm here with nothing. It's only Monday. We'll see how we get on for the rest of the week. I'm going to say goodnight now, unless I catch something, and obviously I'll bring you back. But tomorrow, I keep saying I'm going to show you the rigs. I will show you the rigs. Have a good night. Good morning from Lac Luna. It is Wednesday. It's been very quiet. We've just had the one fish out between the 7 of us. Simon's fish that I was lucky enough to get on camera is the only fish. So I'm going to have a little move, only a temporary move, because I feel like I'm giving up if I don't finish the week on my spots. But I'm going to go and have a little look today at Peg 6, which is where Simon caught his fish, which is a little back eddy around the back of that island. Little back eddy behind there. And then this evening I'm going to plonk myself in swim 4 for an hour. Again, just to try some different things on the lake, some different rigs, some different baits. I'll take you through, I keep saying I'll take you through the rigs, I'll take you through the rigs. I will take you through the rigs. I'll take you through the rigs as I set up for swim 6. I only fished 2 rods there, and then certainly confirm rigs and baits for tonight, because it's a little bit different fishing. I'm going to be fishing in the margins. Here I am in open water, baby. 22 and a bit wraps out between the 2 towers, but just a little bit, I say between, I'm just a touch over to the right of the first tower. That's where we are. Very quiet, big high pressure. The weather conditions are difficult. Oh, I sound like a fisherman. God, I sound like a fisherman. I will catch you about the only thing I will catch a little bit later. I'm going to just decamp temporarily, chair, rod pod, rods, bit of gear and some bait, and then I'm going to I'll bring you back when I'm on 6 a little bit later this afternoon. So welcome to swim 6. I'm hiding up in the pathway, which those of you that have seen Luna photos will recognise, where they take a lot of their pictures. But I'm being a little bit stealthy. It's quite thin, and I've got to get my rods out. Rod pod is there. I want to do the rods up here, and then I want to be casting under that tree there. So this is where Simon had his 40 from. So let's just see how we get on. They say that if you're near 2.5 hours, 3 hours even, and you haven't caught, come out. So that makes it perfect. It's just past 12 o'clock now. Perfect to get packed up, ready for my dinner, because I'm moving to swim 4 after. But I'll bring you back. Oh, let me just show you the rigs. Keep talking about rigs. So, size 4. Just a standard hair rig. That's a Manila 18mm corn. KD rig, blowback rig, and then on here I've got a D rig. Hopefully you can see that. D-rig. That's a snail boilie that I had on, but I will be taking that off and probably going with a slow sinking maize, a slow sinking essential cell boilie from Corda. I'm only going to fish 2 of the rods, so I'll let you know which rig I chose once I got it in. Lovely and quiet here. Hopefully you can hear me. I've got one there, just in front of that tree, probably 3 foot in front of the tree. And then I've got one there, probably about 3 foot in front of that tree. This one in front has the D-rig with a essential cell wafter, and this one I just chose the KD rig, and I cut up a manila boilie and with a bit of pink slow sinking corn. And then that one I have put a couple of nuggets around the hook, understand it's a bottom bait, so that it hopefully settles on the chod that is beneath that tree. I didn't go pop up, just to try and do something a little bit different. So I didn't go spinner, I didn't go Ronnie, I just decided to go bottom, but let it lay flat, hopefully, on the surface and the leaves that are there. So unfortunately, no joy for me on peg 6. Simon's going to follow me in, so he's the guy that caught the fish from here. He caught the fish from, those of you that might come back, that side of the willow. I was fishing the middle, so he's going to come back and have an hour. And I was fishing under the tree there, as you see. So now I'm going to move my stuff to swim 4 for a nighttime session, as long as I can cope. I haven't moved my bivvy. I'm leaving it in swim 9, and I'm just going to fish the night in swim 4 for as long as I can. Here we are, swim 4. For those of you that watch Corda videos will know that Spooner had it off in this swim. Now the swim has changed. They've cleared all the snags. The fish no longer hold here. But that said, fish are still being heard. So we'll try this tonight. So this is swim 4. That's Simon sneaking around. He's like that, you have to watch him. So let me show you where the baits are. So we have one just in the corner here, one in the deep hole here, and one under the oak tree here. A couple of different bait options. We've got a couple of pop-up corn on one of them, and we've got a essential cell wafter on the other, and I've got a menagerie of baits on a KD rig on another. So lots of small bits and pieces. The fish are very finicky, topped with a bit of pink corn. So let's see how we get on. This is swim 4. I've done swim 6. I'm living in swim 9. So let's see what the night brings. The camera's here, I've got lights, probably put the kiss of death on it, but let's see how we get on. Let's give you a view of the lake from this swim. Hopefully you can see it. Yeah, it looks a lot lighter on this camera than it is right now. It's Thursday. The writing's on the wall. I'm back in swim 9. Nothing last night. I sat up like a lunatic just in my chair, drinking a couple of beers, waiting for a fish last night. In swim 4, nothing. I had some half decent, let's call them occurrences. Simon, occurrences. Liners to everyone else, occurrences to Simon. He's northern, I know. I'm back in 9, rejuvenated, showered, clean clothes, ready to go. Ryan in swim 8 had a 51 original last night called Hoover. So Ryan has made it onto the wall of Lac Luna. He's chuffed to bits, bless him. He's absolutely buzzing for it. Fantastic. So, enough about Ryan. We got to get a fish. I don't know how, but I've got some smart liquid. I've got some Cell Smart liquid. I'm going to up my pellet. I'm going to just use Essential Cell and sweet boilies, and I'm going back on my spot. So since I've been away, been feeding the kids. Tonight, pellet, Essential Cell, some other sweet stuff like Manila. Let's see what we can get on. But hopefully tonight, fingers crossed, fish. If not, tomorrow we're looking down the barrel of a blank again. Thursday evening, baits are out. Lots of pellet, lots of Essential Cell, some Essential Cell liquid, 22 wraps out towards those bad boys. We'll see how we get on. Very quiet again. 2 fish for 7 anglers in the week, but what a fantastic place this is. We've all thoroughly enjoyed it, so it is what it is. But we've got 2 more nights. Sitting there is the last night's baits. The last cast is coming. We're just off for dinner. I will show you around the facilities, as I said. But fantastic place, no fish, but we're on the last night. We're not all done yet. Let's see how we get on. Mick had a fish, 56, called Brutus, 56 ounces, called Brutus. Ryan's had a fish, Simon's had a fish. So that was the lodge. That's where we have dinner. You saw the wall of fame there. All the big fish. Just showing the facilities really. Very nice. I know it's only a toilet, but at least it's clean. And there we go, shower. It's lovely, right? Just quickly show you swim 1. So Mick had Brutus out of swim 1 last night. There's swim 1. You can see his markers there. You can't really miss them. I don't know if you can actually. But yeah, Brutus came out of there last night. Swimming pool's ready for new fish. There's new fish coming, new fish. And there's the gang. There's the gang. And there's Lindsay's swim there. Swim 2, let's have a look. And that's swim 2. Let's put a little bit of light on the subject. Some famous faces on here. Stanford. Quarter boys. Unfortunately, my face will never be on there. That's what it feels like. But a couple of the group are, and they don't know it yet. So hopefully tomorrow morning we'll be able to film them, film the shock, because they're going to be on the wall, which is fantastic. So 2 of the 7 have made it onto the wall. Doesn't get much better than that. So we haven't got a lot of fish, but the quality of fish has been fantastic. Mainline stuff being sold here, look. Wafters, pop-ups. Liquids, resident DJ, and the star of the week in there. Look, there he is.
Slaving away.
Slaving.
Slaving.
There we go. So I'll bring you back. Hopefully tonight we'll get fish. But I've been saying that for 6 nights. Let's see how we go. So as I said previously, the last night. Rods are out. Boat is docked. So there's the rods, 12-foot intensities, 14,000 XTDs or XTE. That's us done. All done at Lac Luna. We've seen Brutus, we've seen Hoover, and we've seen the Stoner. You got the Stoner on film. We're all done now. A couple of lads made the wall. Let's show you this quickly. There's Michael with Brutus 56.8, and there's Ryan on the Wall of Fame with Hoover 51.4. Some great fishermen there, and 2 have been added. Well done lads. That's it from Luna. Thanks for watching Fishing with the Greens. Hope you liked it. Sorry there wasn't too many fish. We got 1. And like, subscribe, all that stuff. See you soon.